Yeah, I got a couple things in town today. I was surprised to see a couple things. This is a set of Chevy Chase movies. Funny Farm, I'll probably watch that. I might watch Spies Like Us again. Caddyshack I got to see back in the movie theater when I was a kid. Teenager. So it's a 3-disc set. Yeah, this camera's not focusing worth a crap today. Anyway, I got this House of the Holy at Goodwill. It's cool to find that. And then... Painkiller, Judas Priest. I gotta replace the cases, they're all crappy. And what else? Megadeth. What about that? Killing is my business and business is good. I don't know if I'll probably sell these this weekend on Saturday. They'll probably be ready. I'll have time to listen to them all. I may keep one or two of them. I don't know. What's the last one though? I never expected to find it. Gwar. What's it called? I can't read the writing. Scum Dogs of the Universe. I should have remembered that title. So yeah, so I'll play this in the band. Then I'll probably play, I don't know, I have to work myself up to listen to Led Zeppelin, then Judas, then Megadeth, and then Gwar. So that's what I got today. I basically don't use this cupboard in here anymore for real storage. Hello, Larry. Hello, Mary. Poppy started sleeping in here first. He tried to get in here yesterday, but I told him he wasn't allowed because he has issues. Nuki sleeps in here. Leia's not allowed to either because she doesn't stop grooming and too much fur. So she stays out of here. Speak of the double.
There's some cookies from the Toby Booker.
Oh, Lord. I never noticed. That's a matte painting of that bridge, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That side looks fake. I think because it's not really solid. Because when they're inside, you can tell it's probably they built it raw. Most of them bridges are like historical. I don't even know if you're allowed to drive trucks over some of them. I'll try to get these albums sorted out for Saturday. It's already Thursday. That heater wouldn't seem to work now. I think it got too cold. I hadn't used it in the cold, but everything seems to be stiff on it and it don't want to circulate or anything. So I got out this old bigger one I had in my mom's basement I used to use in the house. It doesn't sound like the fan's blowing very hot, but it always feels a little warmer in here. So I'm going to listen to a couple of these CDs I got today and try to make sense of these records, what I'm going to do as far as what's staying at $5 and what's not. I only got that many sorted and I got all this crap under the table. So yeah. I'm not going to organize the stuff that goes down to 3 or 2 for $5. They're just going to be in whatever order they end up in. And I'll try to keep the order in the other $5 stuff. There. Yeah, gas just jumped back up to $3.29. Thanks a lot. That's about what was it the other day? 14. I tried to take my change to my bank, the deposit. You still just drop it off and they count it up and put it in your account. I just found out they don't do that anymore. But it's kind of sad because I realized how fragile the bank teller job is nowadays. Pretty soon you're not going to be needed anymore, so you better be looking for a new job. Yeah, I bought a bunch of darn 45s at Goodwill. There was 2 trays, and I remember I got the Kiss ones, but all the new crap. I paid regular price for the Kiss, but the ones today, 2 of them were in 2 plastic, you'll see, but they were $3.99 each. And then they had a big box in the back they came out and brought out, but as I was waiting at the counter, I kind of wished I wouldn't have taken them, because I think they're all junk. They could be stuff I donated sometime, for all I know. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I guess I'm going to run back to Goodwill and see if they put anything new out. They had no rack out when I saw, so maybe there's one out now. But, yeah, I thought maybe they'd get a bunch of new movies in because they cleared a bunch of stuff off the shelf. And I did get those CDs yesterday, so I was hoping maybe they'd have more CDs, but they did not. They still had No Doubt Tragic Kingdom, but I don't need it. I keep forgetting to mention that my stepdaughter Monica has a channel now. A lot of her corgi and maybe once in a while a cat, and she's been painting. So if you would like to see her paintings or whatever, then subscribe. I'll put a link in the description of this video. I'm going to take that tote with me. I'm hoping I'm just going to have a tray for under the table of miscellaneous. I don't think I'll have enough room on my table for anything else. I don't have anything for behind my table. So I haven't decided if I'm taking my rack for sure. The phone says it's 11 degrees. So I think it's a little colder here. That's the tightest full temperature. The car is already over here. My stepdaughter stopped out, so I didn't get anything else done. Went through the 45s I got. I guess I didn't even show them, did I? They were in the back of the car. Most of them are in the dumpster now. I swear I think I donated them somewhere. They might have been from the store by the park. Maybe they donated them. I do not know. But there's a couple Beatles in there, but they're beat up. So I got to put all my albums in. I went through these last night as best I could. But, this pile is going to be $3. This box is $3. That stuff's $3. There's stuff under the table. It's $3. But I just don't even know how much room I have for this stuff. I think this table might not be a 8-foot table, or is it? But anyway, I'm going to get the stuff loaded before dinner, and we'll talk again, I guess. Here we go. Joe Cohen.
We're with the Ace Tomato Company.
Sam Raimi. On the way to the record show. This might be my last one. I don't know if I said that last time, but I don't know. Unless I come across a lot of better albums, I just don't see my point of me setting up at it, because I just don't have the stock to really make the money to justify the $80. So I just like going to the record show, but I guess I could just go as a customer, take my $80 and buy some records I like, or stuff to resell maybe, if there's any chance of that anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I brought my tapes, even though I doubt if I'll have table space for them, and I should have enough of those cheap albums that hopefully will pay for my table, but probably not. I think I'm going to keep this Judas Priest CD, at least for a while. I don't think I ever had Painkiller. It's pretty good. But the Megadeth I'm going to put online, and the Led Zeppelin's going online, since it's a rare West German. Might be already on by this point. And what else? That Jaguar will be up here. I'm going to put 10 on it. The case cracked, but I'm going to steal the case off one of the other CDs I have and replace it. Streets a little slick in Union City. Slippery around that corner by Country Fair. Well, it's about 7:32, so I should be up there at least by 8. I forgot they let the early birds in at 9, but they probably won't go to my stuff. I'll have it probably set up anyway by that point. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm expecting an 8-foot table now. I don't know where I'll be. Highly doubt I'll be by the wall. I did not bring my shirt rack. I did have the shirts, but they were already in the totes. I'll probably just leave them in there and not even take them out. But I may take that Slayer out and put it on the table for $10. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to run to Salvation Army after the record show. If it dies, I'm going to try to get out of there early, and that way I can make it down to the Salvation Army in Union City. It closes at 6. The show's supposed to be on until 4. I figure I ain't going to get packed up until at least 4 to 4:30. And then depends on how many other people are in my way to get in and out. The last place you kind of had to, there was a lot of people loading, so you know, last time I found records both for the Salvation Army, so it's been weeks since the one in Union City's had anything really, so maybe I'll get lucky. I'm not going to hold my breath. Yeah, so I didn't really pay attention to the location of the Perry Hose Company. I asked some people whether or not we used to be on Peach Street, and they said, no, just off of Peach Street. Well, I just was following Google, and I was supposed to turn right instead of keep going the other way up to Peach Street in Erie. So I did not know it was on this street going towards the casino, supposedly. I messaged somebody to find out for sure, but I'm assuming it's right. Nobody corrected me saying, well, it's not near where it was. This is not near where it used to be, unless I'm mistaken that it wasn't on Peach Street originally, but I'm pretty sure it was. It seems like it, but you know, it's been 35 years, so I may be a little foggy on the memories. I should have just followed my instinct, because all the fire stations are Perry Hose in Erie, so they sent me to the wrong one, 42 instead of 43, I guess. Oh man, I'm not happy. You know, I didn't know there was another station called Perry Hose, so my bad. I'm not in a good mood. I'm about ready to take a left and just go home, and I will owe him $80, which I'm never. Can I see past you, man? Thanks. Prices on records are high. $20 on that.
How'd you like the Billy Morris sound? You like that?
Yes,
And then I saw, and then of course,
$5 for Kiss A-Track. Cool. Cannibal Corpse, $15. I don't know what size it is. I could buy it from Michael Schneider, but he don't need it. I don't see a size. I don't even know what it is. Maybe it's not even a shirt. I can't believe the price of Metallica and Justice for All, $450. GNR, what's on that? Can't read. Oh, $350. Holy shite. Is that sealed? No. Excellent. Mint. Club edition. Looks like Bob Hart. I had that monster. I may still have that. What did I have on? $30, I think. $450. $250 for Speak of the Devil. Wow. Weird Al's $35. Wow. Britney Fox $75. I had all those albums. Sold them in my store. It's still Exodus's font. TSOL. Trying to be steady. $55 seal Aussie.
what's the condition going to be on?
13th floor. Traffic 47. Creedence. What the heck's on the Creedence? $40? Are you nuts? Wow, price of vinyl's crazy. I must be giving my stuff away. And I still take and get cheaper prices on it. Oh, I'm probably getting copyright for this crappy music. Okay, it's not bad. Probably replace this audio anyway. Classic rock, $5 each, miscellaneous. I suppose this isn't $5. Nope. What do we got here?
I'm doing 30% off on my records here.
What's that?
I'm doing 30% off. I got a $5 bin here, one down below, and one on the end over there.
All right, thanks,
Try to
man.
load them up pretty good.
I'm going to check my stuff. Hey, New Cruisers. I might find something in here.
I try to put them by category. Well, those aren't in categories. Those are,
yeah.
I put a bunch of new ones in there.
Jackson. I don't see anything that's going to be any good. You never know though. Sometimes people throw good stuff in cheap bins. What's this? Transvision vamp. That's pretty cool. Probably not worth anything though. Aldo Nova. Still light. I might buy that. I don't really need it. Westworld. So, there's probably some cool stuff in here. This one is what the heck? It's a man horse. We're out adultery, of course it is. Broken home. Yeah, I don't see anything. John Wade. I have all this stuff. Probably nobody's gonna buy it. No prices on this stuff. I'm sure it's not $5. A lot of kids. Pink Floyd Relics used to have 3 different copies of that album, different covers. Sold them all at the store, my store, for $5 a piece. So how much are these records? Oh, right here they are, 20. Let's go back here. $30 now, of course it is. Obscured by Clouds. I have that, 35 bucks. I may be selling some of that stuff. 25. Couldn't find a double platinum because I have that one that skipped. Oh, cool. Let's see how much peace of mind. What do you think? I'm guessing 50? Nah, probably not. It's kind of beat. 30 to 40. 30. 35. That's kind of beat up cover. Autograph. Turn up the radio. Nice. Black Sabbath, what do you think? I don't know what copy it is. Let's say 40 or 50 bucks. 35. I guess I already filmed your stuff. Yeah, the show's over. I don't think I did much better than I did last time. I probably sold about 200 bucks, if that. I'll have to count them when I get home. I don't know whether I'll do it. I didn't have a great day. Got heading to the wrong place this morning.
And then dump stuff going in, parking lot's a mess, and you gotta wheel your cart over that snow. And so that sucked. That's the part I'm getting sick of, is not being able to get my stuff in and out. That's the worst part of winter. Everything that I do in the winter sucks.
I hate when I have these long conversations in the vehicle. It's usually to get the steam off, and then I'll just cut it out. I won't put it in. How about that? Nobody wants to hear this whiny crap. Little sneezers. I just did my whole video, and the camera, I bumped it when I went to shut it off, and if it does that, I lose everything I just filmed, and which I did. Anyway, went to the show in Erie, and I guess I'm just going to have to do it in segments and keep stopping it. Hey Larry, good buddy. I picked up some stuff in Erie. Now I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm frustrated. Old Jay, if you still watch my videos, I'm about ready to start throwing stuff. Anyway, there's a guy next to me up in Erie today. I had fun. I did not do that great. I didn't sell enough. Compared to everybody else saying I had a bad day and I got $1,000. I'm way below that. Anyway, I got this album from the guy next to me, Hawkwind. Just, unless Lemmy didn't go by Lemmy on this album, I'm not really familiar with Hawkwind, then he's not on it. I got this sealed Tommy Sancton's Black Eagle Jazz Band, 1971. And I'm going to put it on eBay. I think I can get 25, 30 bucks for it. Got this from the guy too. It's just going to be in my $5 stuff next time. I'm going to play it. I got the Spirit album, 2-record set I'm going to play. And I probably end up selling it. Probably for $5. And then I traded my buddy Bill Pope for this Twisted Sister. I actually really didn't want it. He ended up swapping me, but he had 30 on it, and it's worth about, I think online it'd be worth 30, but it's worth about 15 or 20 bucks, I think. I'd have to do some more research, but so really, if I go to resell it, I'm not going to put 30 bucks on it probably, unless some fluke it is actually worth that. But I don't think they reissued this. It's got the pop-up. Here, I'll show you. I remember when it came out. The album was kind of disappointing, but it was hard for Twisted Sister to come back with anything better than Stay Hungry, if you ask me. But there's old Dee Snider in there. So anyway, I got that. He took my Damnation of Adam Blessing album, which is the first album. They went and changed later. They just went by Damnation, which I had one of their other albums, which he got at the flea market or somewhere. One of the things I met him at. And then he said they only had 3 albums, 2 under just the shorter name, and then the first album. And then I got this for free. It has no cover, and when I spilt my records twice. Once in going in, I lost the box. Then on the way out, I dumped the whole box out in the snow because of the cart got stuck in the snow, and it just, you know. And then lost one in the doorway, which had all my stuff I picked up at the show, and which tore the sleeves. I figured it was going to be screwed. It is the Motley Crue, which I call self-titled, but it's Too Fast for Love. But it's a reissue, because the original's not on Elektra, it's on whatever. But I thought this was probably still just a record if somebody needs it on eBay, probably $20. So I don't know. I may keep it because I have that record, and I was thinking about selling it. The guy up next to me today had one out for $100, and I'm sure it wasn't the original label one. It would have just been the new, or, you know, the one that once they got signed to Elektra, that they reissued it. So it's still from 82 or whatever. Anyway, or 83, I mean. Anyway, what am I going babbling about now? I forgot to take my Guar CD, so I could have easily probably got $10 for that today. It was still sitting here. Let me check this. Alright, so it's good for the moment. Then I went to Salvo in Erie. Sucked. They have the same crappy records that they had every time I go up there. Most of the VHS are still there. I don't know why they don't take and clean them out. You know, well, they don't mark them, so I guess they don't know what they just put out and what they put out 3 years ago, I guess it is. Anyway, the one in Union City had some damn videotapes, and I didn't mean to get them because I don't really need them. And I got some DVDs. I got a sealed set of Dragnet. Just the facts, man. And I don't remember if it was worth me eBaying, and I got Sealed Outsiders. That's a good movie. If you've ever seen that, or never watched it, you should watch it. It's got all the Brat Packers and Patrick Swayze and Rob Lowe, and C. Thomas Howe. And I got Sealed Partners in Crime. I don't know if I think it's worth maybe reselling. And a Mr. Axmuth for Yahoo Serious. Remember that guy? And then I got a Leprechaun. I'm not sure where I got that. I don't even think I could sell the other one for $2 or $1. Probably should have left it. If it was on the video, it'd be worth maybe selling it. And I got these VHS. Some of them I just grabbed anyway. I got the Newsboys and Scam with Christopher Walken, Maureen Bracco, and Mother Jugs and Speed, which has unfortunately Bill Cosby, but also Harvey Keitel and Raquel Welch. I've seen it. It's directed by Peter Yates, and Peter Yates, I cannot think what he directed. I know he directed something cool. Class with Andrew McCarthy, Rob Lowe, and Jacqueline Bissett. The Playboys, which when I grabbed it, I thought I had Paul Reiser, but that's Adrian Quinn, I guess. Albert Finney's in this, and Robin Wright. A Diamond Run, that was up there before, and I didn't get it because it was the only tape I thought about buying. It's not worth much. Bird, Clint Eastwood directed movie with Forrest Whitaker. I think I may have seen it. I don't really remember. I got another Christopher Walken. Also has Michael Rappaport. Kiss Toledo Goodbye. Don't think I've ever seen it. I don't know if it's any good. And an Armed Response with Lee Van Cleef, Mr. Bad from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and David Carradine, probably in his drinking days, and Boogie Nights. And then I got a few records, which are all lame. I got a Bobby Helms. Yeah, the Christmas album. That's where I think I know that name from, right? I see his 45s a lot. Fabulous Four Freshmen. Jane Morgan. I like finding female singers. People like to buy them, especially Julie London. The Twist, I wasn't going to get this, but the albums are so much for $1, so I grabbed it. But I didn't realize until I got it that there's 2 records in here, and the one's a Fat Boys single that's really beat to heck. It's for The Fat Boys Are Back from 1985. And there was a few soul albums up there, but Bar-Kays was up there, and this was the nicest of them. The gatefold cover. And it looks like you ain't going to hurt it much more than it already is. There's a really gnarly thing here that I didn't notice until just now. It's not good shape. I don't know why I even grabbed it then. And then there was this James Darren that was kind of clean. So I'd throw it in my $3 box. I just didn't find any records, and that's what I get when I don't see anything. I end up buying this crap that I have too much of it already in my shed. And most people are never going to buy it off me. Especially if I expect them to come to my yard sale. Anyway, this is going to end this video. I've already said this already, but I appreciate you watching. And hopefully I'll survive until the next video. And I don't know what you've seen before this part, so hopefully it was okay and you won't unsubscribe. Take care of yourselves. Yeah. Bye-bye. Alright, what's it looking like here? Nothing but the best. Oh, what a day I've had. Yeah, the record shows. It was alright. Well, I gotta check this anyway. How much headroom is there? Larry, tell everybody to subscribe. And thanks for watching. Maybe leave us a like, say. What are you thinking? You think so? Very good boy.